Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is the first lecture in AutoCAD. This lecture, we will learn together the basics of the AutoCAD. As you know, AutoCAD can be used for 2D drawings and can be used for 3D drawings. If you want to sketch, I mean use 2D drawings, I prefer to use AutoCAD. It's much easier and it has much flexibility than other softwares. If you are trying to design a part in real 3D, I advise you to use the Inventor or SolidWorks. Sure, we can use AutoCAD for 3D drawings, but for a mechanical engineering design, industrial design, I think Inventor or SolidWorks much better. Once you open the AutoCAD, you can see this user interface. So here, guys, we have the open and new. We have recent files, some Autodesk documents, learning, and so on. Open new file. I'm waiting AutoCAD to open the new file. Now I'm inside the file. The file name here, it's drawing number 2. And I am in the currently in the model, not the layout. By the way, what is the difference between model and the layout? Model, it is where the space where you start drawing, and layout, it is just a layout to print it. So we can print the same model in different layouts. I will choose the model. The first thing, guys, we have to understand or learn together the user interface. If you know how to use the user interface, everything will be easy for you. At the top here, we have the menus. We have the home, insert, we have annotation, parametric, view, manage, output, add-ons, and others. And actually, this is just the new way how we can show commands. In the old version of AutoCAD, it was a pull-down menu. By the way, we can use the pull-down menus as before. I will teach you later how we can use the classical AutoCAD. For today, as you see here, we have the home. In the home, we have the 2D tools, drawing or sketching tools. Next, we have the 2D modify tools. Next, we have dimensions and annotation. Next, here we have the layers. Next, we have the blocks. Next, we have the object properties, grouping, say that tools. And here we have measuring tools and other tools. As you see, this is the start. You can go back to the start, always, and go back again to your file. Now, in this area here, it is the drawing area. You can draw any size in this, say that display or working area or sketching area. You can use any scale. At the lower left corner, we have the World Coordinate System, WCS. We can change the location of this coordinates, the 000. Absolute 000, the World Coordinate System. We can change the location, but we will name it as a UCS, User Coordinate System. Now, at the upper right corner here, we have the navigation tool. Especially, we can use it in 3D, like the Inventor. So we can navigate to the home. Where is it? Isometric view or 2D view. This is isometric. Anytime you can go back to the top view. But this class or this lecture, it is 2D basics. Surely I will not go to the home and we will not use the navigation. But just to know that we have navigation here, especially you can use it in 3D. And here we have some special navigation tools, like you can use the full navigation wheel, and we can use the pan, we can use the zoom, the orbit, and other tools. I will teach you about them. Now, the most important thing we have to know here, it is the command window. This command window, guys, it is by default floating. By the way, you can just pick the mouse and click here and move it and push it here to be fixed in fixed location. And you can also uh, make it larger or smaller. It's up to you. So you can see the options and the message retained by the AutoCAD. Now, guys, again, this is the model and this is the layout number one. Layout number two, you can print the same drawing in different layouts. I will go back to my model. This is the word coordinate system. I'm ready now to start the drawing. How we can use the 2D tools? Let me start by line. I will pick the line. Now, by using the mouse, I'm asking AutoCAD to start a 2D drawing, and AutoCAD responded by writing here or typing that underscore line. That means we selected the command line. And here, the AutoCAD asks you to specify the first point. That means we have to pick the mouse again and try to select any point. I will select this point and move. As you see, the point, first point is done. Now, next point. AutoCAD asks you to select next point or undo. Undo, if you select the undo from the options here, it will undo the last command, the last step in this command, sorry, the last step. So we can make undo or select other point. I will select other point, next point, next point, next point. Now, guys, AutoCAD still asks me to specify the next point. We have here two options. The first option is close, and the second option, it is undo. We can click on close or undo. Guys, I will select the undo by clicking on undo or typing U, enter. It's up to you. I will use the mouse. Undo, as you see, it will undo the last step in this command. Close, it will close the shape from the first point to the second point. Now, guys, as you see, the command window, it's free, not busy. That means we can enter a new command. This is our first drawing. It is a 2D drawing. As you see, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and the z-axis, it is out of the display. And how we can navigate around this view, guys? I mean, how can I make zoom in, zoom out, or zoom extent, the best fit? Or how can I make the pan, moving the view right, left? We have some tools here, guys. As I told you, this the pan. Click on the pan, move the mouse. Now click again, hold and move the view. It's panning. Actually, you are moving the view, not the drawing itself. As you see, the location of the objects with respect to the word coordinate system, it is same, but we are changing the view. Escape, press escape in the keyboard to get out from this command. Now again, the command window, it is not busy. We are ready to select another command. I will go to here, guys, and select the zoom extent. Now, zoom extent, it is like zoom best fit. That means it will make zoom in so that it show the objects in the best view or best fit view, the largest possible view, so you can see all of the objects in the display. Now, guys, how can I move the mouse? Use the mouse to make zoom in, zoom out. I will pick the mouse, put the mouse at the center of the drawing, approximately, not exact point. Yani, you should not select exact center point, anywhere here. Okay, and now, guys, I'm moving the scroll, moving the wheel, mouse wheel, backward, forward to make zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out using the mouse scroll or mouse wheel. I'm scrolling backward, forward to make zoom in, zoom out. Now, guys, I will make zoom in too much so the drawing disappear. How can I get my drawing in 1 second? Best fit. Just double click on the same scroll. Double click in the same scroll. It means zoom extent or zoom best fit. Again, I'm making zoom out too much, so my drawing it's very small. Now again, I will double click on the scroll or mouse wheel. It will bring it back in the best fit view. So anytime, guys, by the way, I'm not using these things while I'm drawing because it's much easier to use the mouse. Just click on the scroll, hold, and move to make zoom, to make the pan, and then move the wheel to make zoom on, zoom out. So as you see, I'm zooming and panning at the same time using the mouse. You can test it by yourself. Next step, guys. Now, what is this? This is an object in AutoCAD, and this object name is line, or type is line. For line, as you see, guys, here we need the first point and we need the second point. And by the way, if we click on the line, it will give us 3 points. This point, it is the end point. This point, it is the other end point. And this point, it is the mid point. I will use these points later to snap on these points or to make accurate connection between objects. Now I will click again, escape. Okay. How can I erase or move or delete any object? We can select the line like this, press on the delete. I will go here, guys, make undo, or you enter. By the way, guys, again, I see the command line here, it is not busy, so we can select any command. I will click, in this case, this line, and click this line. I'm selecting object by object. Click on this line, and now I will press delete on the keyboard to delete them. Now I will go to here, guys. By the way, no need to pick the mouse and move the mouse to here and click to select a command. No problem. Keep the mouse here, guys. Just write undo. By the way, I'm writing undo here. We can see the written word here on the display, on the center of display. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, we can, from settings, we can disable this option. But if you wish, this is undo, as you see. Enter the number of operations. How many? Say that 2 operations. We did undo twice, so it will make undo for it will make undo for 2 commands. The last 2 commands will be cancelled. Again, guys, now the command window, it is busy, not busy, sorry, free. By the way, when you draw on AutoCAD, especially on this software, the AutoCAD itself, keep your eyes on the command window and read the message you got from AutoCAD. Imagine that there is a person behind the PC and you are chatting with that person, which is AutoCAD, and you have to send commands to AutoCAD. It could be by mouse or just write words here, and AutoCAD will send message to you using or it will display it in or on the command window. So keep your eyes on the command window, so you can read the current question or the current option, or you can respond to the commands or options. Now, regarding zoom, as I told you, zoom in, zoom out, and zoom extent, it's very easy using the mouse. How to draw the lines, how we can select objects one by one like this, and then click on the command you want. I will press escape. Now the command window is not busy. I will click on this corner and move down to the left like this, guys. Now, just a note. As you see, the window I'm creating, it is a green window with a dash line border. Dash line border, it means that we can select only the object. Sorry, we can select any object crossing these lines or inside this rectangle. So when I selected the second corner, as you see, this line crossing the window I created, this line crossing the window I created, this line crossing the window I created. But this line, the last line, not crossing the lines and not inside the rectangle, the window I created. So it will select only these lines. Now, if I press on the delete, it will delete them again. Now, guys, Control Z, it will make undo. You can use the keyboard, Control Z. Again, I will do it again, guys. I will click now. I will choose this corner and this corner, and see, it will select only the objects that crossing the lines or the rectangle or totally inside the rectangle. When I select the second corner, it will select these three lines because these three lines crossing the window I made. So we can copy now, we can delete, we can move, we can make anything. Control Z again to make undo. Now guys, I will do the opposite. That means I will click on this corner, I will move like this, guys. Okay, from left to right, not like the previous one from right to left. I choose this corner and I moved from left to right. As you see here, we have a blue rectangle or area, selection area, and also the border of this area, it's continuous line. That means it will select only and only the object totally inside this rectangle. Now I will click in this corner, guys. The only object totally inside the rectangle, it is this line. That means it will select only this object, and all of the other objects are crossing that area but not totally inside the area will not be selected. Now you can delete or you can do anything you want. Okay, escape to get rid of these and keep the command line free. Next step. Now, we learned how we can select the line tool, how we can delete, how we can select object by object, how we can select objects by the window from right to left or from left to right, how we can make zoom in, zoom out, how we can make zoom extent and pan using the mouse or this wheel. Next step, guys, I will delete everything using this method. So I will click from right to left like this. I will press on delete. Now zoom in, zoom extend, ready to next step. Now, what about the line if I want to draw, say that a line in horizontal direction with length 100. Click the line like this, click the first point. By the way, the first point, it could be any point in the display like this, and it could be in a certain location. We have to enter the X and Y location for that point. For now, I will show you how we can draw horizontal line and vertical lines using the option called Ortho. So as you see, Ortho, which is F8, we can use F8 also. It will restrict the cursor movement in the horizontal and vertical direction only. So I will activate the Ortho. As you see, the Ortho activated now. The only option we have to move in vertical and horizontal direction. So this is the horizontal direction and this is the vertical direction. Just move the mouse like this. Okay, and now enter the dimension, say 100, enter. Again, enter to finish your command. As you see now, the command finished and there is no anything in the command line. But where is the line? This is the line. It is very long. Double click on the scroll to make zoom extent and then move the mouse or move the wheel forward, backward to make zoom in, zoom out. So this is the line we draw now. Next step, say that I will make it as a rectangle. I will go and bring again a line, but surely we have to choose the end point, exactly end point. Now guys, as you see here, we have one of the options called snap. These snaps, guys, as you see here, we have when you press on this one, right click, it shows you the endpoints activated. That means it can select the endpoint. Midpoint not activated, but if we want to choose endpoint, we can activate it. Center point activated, intersection and extension. And we have other snap points. I will talk about them later. Escape or come back to here, click again. Line. Now I want to choose this point. Once you see the green rectangle, that means we are catching the exact location of this endpoint. Click, and now guys, move up and down. As I told you, this rectangular orthographic or orthogonally drawing or ortho mode is on. It will restrict the movement in vertical and horizontal direction. If you want to move up, just move the mouse up and put the distance, say that 50. Now I will move to the left, 100. Okay, then I will move down, say 50. Now, still, the AutoCAD asked me for next point. We can choose undo, we can choose close, or escape to exit from the command. I will choose escape to exit from the command. Now, guys, double click on the scroll. It will make zoom extent or best fit, zoom in, zoom out. Now, as you learned in drawing course that the line thickness and type, it is very important because the alphabet of lines in drawing use the alphabet of the drawing uses the line convention. That means we have to distinguish between different lines using the line weight and the line type. Now, how can I show the line type and the line weight in AutoCAD? I will go to here, guys. Here we have some options. By the way, we have here the grid, the background grid. Here we can display it or hide it. I'm hiding the grid, display the grid. And this is snap to that grid. It will restrict the movement on that points, on these points only. Keep it, I will talk about it later. Here we have the ortho mode. Here we have the restrict cursor to a specified angle, which is the polar tracking. This is the ISO draft if you want to draw isometric view. And this one, it is object snap tracking. I will talk about later. And this one, it is the object snap points. As I told you, we can use it to pick certain points like end point, center point, midpoint. I will talk about them later. And we have other options here. It is the scale, settings, and many options here. Settings, by the way, you can choose from settings draft annotation, which is the 2D drafting. And here you can change to basic, 3D basic, 3D modeling. I will not talk about all of these because I'm talking about the 2D basic drawings. Guys, I will go direct to here, customization. From the customization, I will click on the customization. We'll go to these tools. As you see, this one, it is activated. Grid, snap, ortho, polar, isometric, object, snap tracking, 2D object snap, and so on. As you see here, we have the line weight not activated. I will click on it. Now it will become activated, and now you can see the line weight. Click on the line weight. Now it is on. Okay, click again, it's off. On, off. Show, hide. Show, hide. Now this is show, this is hide. Show the line weight, hide the line weight. I will make it show. I will keep it show to show the line weight. But nothing happened here because this line, it is the line weight not set yet. So I have to set the line weight before that. So how can I change the line weight of the line? We can change it from here before drawing or after drawing. As you see, we draw this rectangle. I will click here and click on the other corner. So all of the objects are inside this rectangle. Now all of these lines selected. I will go to here, guys, to the properties. The current color, it is by layer. The current line weight, it is by layer. The current line type, it is by layer. Actually, guys, I don't prefer to change these things, but because I'm not using the layers now, I will just teach you how to change it from here. So guys, regarding the line weight, I will click here and then go to the line weight. For visible lines, I prefer to use the 0.5 millimeter. Then press escape again. Now click again from here to here, or we can choose the other method like this. Okay, and then go to line type. We have just continuous. And we have the by layer and by block. By layer, that means the line, the object property controlled by the layer itself, the layer properties. If you change it to continuous, that means this property, it is not controlled by the layer. And here we have other. I will press on other. I will see this window. In this window still, I have by layer, by block, and continuous. We need center lines as example, hidden lines, dash line, different lines. So I will go to load. From load here, guys, I will select, if you wish, you can select one and then Control A to select everything and press OK and press OK. Now, guys, if you go to here, you will see that we have different line types. Previously, it was just continuous. Now, see, we have dashed lines, batting, border, we have divide, dash 1, dash 2, continuous, center 1, center 2. We have different types. As example, I want to change this line to the hidden line or dash line. By the way, we have hidden line here. I'll see hidden 1, hidden 2, hidden 3, or phantom line, by the way. I will choose the phantom line, but unfortunately, I can't see the phantom line. Still, it is continuous. Click here, guys. See the line type. It is by layer. I will change it to the, again, I will change it to the, as example, center. Now we can see the center. Escape. We can see the center, and we can change the center scale. By the way, how we can change the center scale? Click here, it is center. I will change back to the phantom. This is phantom 2 as example, but the segments are very small. How can I change the scale of this line? Click on this line, then right click, and here we have properties or quick properties. I will choose quick properties. From the quick here we can change the color. Say I want to change it to yellow as example. You can change the layer number, or where is this line? It is in layer 0 currently. We can change the location in other layer. Line type, it is phantom, and length, it is 100. So we can change the scale from here. I will escape, then go back, click on the line, right click, and then choose properties. And from properties here, as you see, this window, we can move it here, guys. Line type scale, we can select line type scale, it is 1. Make it 2, it will become larger. Make it 10, it will become larger. If you like it, close and continue. Again, I will change this line. Click on this line, or like this, it's up to you. Sorry, like this, it's up to you. Okay. And now you can change the line width, as example, to 1, and go to the line type. Choose center line type. Color, we can change the color to, as example, this color. Escape, we can see segments. The scale not good. Right click and then properties, and go to line type scale. Try to scale it up using, as example, 20. Enter. Okay. Escape. Now it is done. I will delete everything from here to here. Press on delete, and make zoom extent or best fit. Next step, guys. I told you if you want to change the properties, we can change the properties after drawing the part or before. But the professional way, you have to prepare the drawing. As example, you have to choose the color from the beginning. Say that yellow. You have to choose the layer. Keep it. The line weight. Sorry, I will select 0.5. The line type. Say that the line type I will use the continuous or the. Let me select continuous. This is continuous. And by the way, guys, inshallah, once we learn together how we can use the layers, we will keep them by layer, by layer, by layer. That means the properties will be taken from the layer specifications or layer properties. Now we can do it like this. Now let me draw a line. As you see, every line, every object, guys, it has same properties. Same properties. Now we will keep it continuous, 0.5 for visible lines. Regarding the color, you can keep it white and or choose any color, but for to print it in white, black paper or a printer, you can choose the white one. Next step. Now we learn together how we can draw lines using the ortho option. But what if I want to choose the start point and the next point using the coordinates x and y? Example, I want to start my first point here. This distance, as example, say it is 5 by 5. I will pick the line. Don't touch the mouse. Write 5, 5, not dot. 5, 5. Just remember, we wrote 5 comma 5. That means it is x, comma y, comma not dot. Okay, that means the value in x direction it is 5. The value in y direction it is also 5. Now then press enter. Again I will choose 5, comma 5, then press enter. Now guys, this is 5.5, sorry, 5 in x direction from here to here, and 5 in y direction. Next step, I will go imagine that, suppose that the line length is 10. That means we have to go in horizontal direction 10. We can just type 10 like this, enter. Okay, right click, I will choose undo, or specify the end angle. I will turn off the ortho mode. Now we need the end point. The end point should be from 0, 0 here, guys. It should be 15, 5. I will show you why. 15, 5. Right click, undo. As you see, this way and method to say that to draw lines and display message on the center of the display sometimes give us some errors. As you see here, it expect the length and the angle of the line, but I need to indicate the XY direction only. So guys, I will go to here and disconnect this thing, which is this one. Okay, draw line again. Sorry, not this one. Actually, we have to I can't see it here. I will go to customization, then I will try to find the dynamic input. This is the dynamic input, activated. It's activated. I can see it here now. Yes, and it's on by default. Now it's off. Click on it, it become off. Now we will not see the dynamic input. Now draw a line. Now 5, 5, as I told you, enter. I will go now to say that in x direction 15 and in y direction 5. As you see here, guys, what I wrote, 15, 5. Then enter. It will draw a horizontal line. Now I will make escape and try to explain it. Guys, as you see here, distance, this point, location, it is from x 0, 0. From 0, 0, it is in x direction, it is 5. And in y direction, it is also 5. While the next one, the end point from the 0, 0, it is 15. 15 in x direction. And again, it is same in y direction. We didn't change the y direction. So it's 15 by 5. This is why I wrote 15 by 5. Now this called absolute coordinate system. That means every time I want to enter a point, we have to measure the x and y from the 0, 0 point, from the reference point. Now guys, suppose that I will go to this point, and this distance from here to here, it is also 5. So how can I go there? We have to go in x direction from here to here, which is 15, and go from here to here, which is 5, and again 5. That means it is 10. So I will use 15 in x direction and 10 in y direction to go to this point. Now I will draw a line again. Select draw line again. Select this point. You can pan and then go up. No need to go in vertically. Go in vertical direction exactly, or vertically. Just write the x-axis. It is 15. As you see here, it is 15. Okay, comma, and 10 in y direction. Now if I will go to this point, okay, now guys, for this point, I will show you. For this point, exactly this point, guys, we have to go from here to here as we said, it is 5 before, and we'll go from here to here, 5 and 5, which is 10. So we have in x direction it is 5, and y direction it is 10. So I have to go back to here and select, as I told you, it is 5 in x-axis and it is 10 in y-axis. Now I will get back to this point. It is 5 by 5. Enter. This is called the absolute coordinate system. Now, can we use the relative coordinate system? Let me change the color to the green, or the red one, this one, orange. Okay, I will start a line again. I will choose this point, which is 5 by 5, 5 by 5, enter. I'm sorry, again, 5, comma, 5, enter, the first point. Next point, guys, let me go up here, guys. Now, guys, say that I want to get to this point from this point. From the previous point, I will use shift and 2, which is at, as you see here, guys, at, it means we are measuring the next point from the previous point or the current point, not from 0, 0. That means, guys, if we want to go from this point, we will never go in horizontal direction. That means this should be 0, comma. I will go in y direction 5. I will write 5. That means, guys, this point, it is 5, 0 in x direction, 5 in y direction, but relatively. So we have to use at, like this. Now, for this point, we know that the length is 10. So we will travel from here. In y direction, nothing, 0. In x direction, it is positive 10. So we have to write at, that means from the current point, go 10 in x direction, and then go 5 in, 0 in y direction. Now, from here, guys, I will go to here. Again, shift 2, which is at, and then we will not travel in x direction, so 0, comma. We will go in the negative direction of y by 5. So minus 5 in y direction. So at 0 minus 5. I will go back to this point. From here, it will be shift 2. I will travel in negative x. So we have minus 10 because the line is length is 10. And we will not go in y direction. So I will choose 0 in y. This is called relative coordinate system. So the orange one, it is the relative coordinate system using the at. And the previous one, undo. The yellow one, it is the absolute. If you remember, we choose the absolute coordinate system. So, guys, we learned together how we can draw the line using the ortho mode, which restricts the movement in the vertical and horizontal direction. In this case, just start point and then move the mouse and write the length, type the length, that's it. And we learned how we can choose the absolute by typing the number in x and y direction, the coordinates in x and y direction. And we learned together how we can draw lines using the relative coordinate systems, the difference between the relative and the absolute, that the absolute, each point referenced by the word coordinate system, while the relative one, each point referenced from the previous one. Now, how we can draw a line with certain length and angle. I will delete everything. So let me choose everything like this, from here to here, click and click, then delete, zoom, extend, draw a line. I will choose a line start point anywhere here, guys. The AutoCAD now asks me to enter the next point. I will move the mouse. From this point, I will write at. Then I will write the length of the line, say 100, and then shift wow in Arabic, okay, which is the less than sign, okay, and then write the angle as example 45, then press enter. As you see, guys, then I will make escape, zoom, extend, zoom out, like this. Now, guys, as you see here, we know the length of this line, which is 100 as example, okay, and the angle here it is 40, 45 degrees. By the way, where is the zero angle? If you are here in this current point, the x axis, it is the zero angle. If you rotate in this direction, the angle will be positive, which is counterclockwise. If you rotate clockwise, the angle, it will be negative. So you can move or select the angle in the counterclockwise direction, which is positive, or in the clockwise direction, the angle will be negative. And this is always the angle 0 degrees reference. So guys, from here, from this point, at how much the length of the line? It is 100. How much the angle? It is 45. Then press enter. That's it. Again, guys, I will repeat my drawing again. I will draw a line. I will choose, as example, this point. Now, from this point, I will say at. As you see here, it is at. I will go just 50 in this angle. Which angle? It is 30 as example. Enter. Now, as you see, I'm here. So the reference angle is here. The reference point is this point. At, from here, go 50 with angle 30. With angle 30. The length of this line is 50 and the angle is 30. Next step, guys. So we learned together how we can draw a line with its length and angle. Now let me delete everything. Can I restrict the motion of the mouse or the cursor on a certain angle, not 0, 90, not the ortho mode? Yes, we can use the polar mode. Okay, polar tracking mode, restrict the cursor to specified angle. I will make it on first, then right click and choose the angle. We have 5, 10, 15, 18, and so on. We can choose 30, 45, or guys, we can select here, go to tracking settings, and choose different angle. As example, I want 33. We can choose the 33. By the way, we have here the snap and the grid, object snap, 3D snap, dynamic input, everything. I will choose the polar angle settings, keep it 33. Cancel. I will go back, guys. It's on. Right click. I will choose the 45. What that means? That means if you select a line as example, select any point, see, it will give you 0. Plus 45. See, we have a dashed line, a green dashed line, show you that the polar tracking is on at 45 angle. And then 90. Then 135. 180. And 225. 270. And so on, guys. So it will be incremented by 45 always. As example, let me draw a line. Select this point. I will go to here 50. I will go in perpendicular direction 50 again. 50 again. 50 again. 50 again. 50 again. I think I did a mistake. Right click, no problem. Right click, undo. It will not close the command. It will cancel the last step. Now 50 again. 50 again. 50 again. Again, it's an error. Undo. 50, enter. 50 is the length. 50, enter. On this angle. Now, guys, I will choose F50, enter. But look to the cursor. Shifted little bit. We can't see the grid line, the polar grid line, which is the green line. Now I will go back to the mouse and try to fix it. And now 50, enter. Now, guys, 50 before pressing enter, be sure that you can see the dashed green line, which is the polar on. And now close it. If I want to do the same example, guys, using the angular dimensions. How we can do it? Draw a line. Say I will start from here, guys. Okay, let me disconnect. Let me choose a yellow. Draw line from this point. Let me disconnect the polar tracking. Now we can't see anything, guys. Okay, see, there is no polar tracking. Now, how can I go to this point? The angle, it is 45, while the length is 50. The length 50, so I will say that shift 2 from this point, the current point, this one, go 50, and the angle, it is 45. Good. Now, how can I go from here to here? By the way, how much the angle? The angle from here to here, it is minus 45. Minus 45. So I will choose at. That means from this point, the length is 50, and the angle, it is minus 45. Now, this one, angle 45. So again, at, from this current point, go 50 with angle 45. And from here, guys, how much the angle? The angle from 0 to here, it is 90 plus 45, which is 135. 135. So I will go at, from this point, the length is 50, and the angle 135. Enter. For this one, again, shift 2 for at. From this current position, go 50 with angle 45. And now again, shift 2, 50 with angle 135. Now, what about this angle, guys? Regarding this angle, guys, from here to here, it is actually 180 plus 45, which is 225. Or minus, we can go in this direction, minus 135. So I will go and press shift 2, go 50 with angle 225. And now at 50 with angle, we know that it is 135. At 50 with angle minus 135. At 50 minus 45. Again, at 50 with angle minus 45. And at 50 the length, and the angle here, it is minus 135. And finally at 50 with angle, it is minus 45. Why minus 45? This is 0, and this is 45 in clockwise direction, which is minus 45. So guys, when we are here, this is the 0 angle, and this is minus 45. So we learned together how we can use the polar coordinate system at any angle and length. We learn how we can use the polar tracking, ortho, mode, and absolute and relative coordinate systems. Next step, guys, in this first lecture, basics of AutoCAD. Let me make a zoom out, select everything, delete. Let me show you how we can draw a circle. By the way, guys, we have circle command, and there are many options for the circle. Just click on this arrowhead. It will show you the different commands or different options. We have center radius, if you know the center and radius. Center diameter, if you know the center and diameter. 2 points, if the circle is passing through 2 points, and the 2 points are on the, say that, diameter. 3 points, any 3 points. Tangent, tangent radius. The circle, it is tangent to 2 objects, and we know the radius. Tangent, tangent, tangent. The circle, it is tangent to 3 objects. So let me choose center radius. The AutoCAD now asks me to enter what? center point. I will select any point by clicking on the mouse. Now the AutoCAD asks me to enter the radius. How much the radius? Say that 30. Next step, just to show you the dimension linear, or see here we have some annotation options. Okay, I will choose dimension linear, but linear, it will not work for the circle diameter. So we can use dimension and select the circle. It will show you the radius. As you see here, we have some options. Later on, I will show you how we can choose the proper option and how we can show the radius, how we can show diameter, how we can show all things. But the text, it's very small here, guys. But diameter is 60. How we can fix dimension style later on. I will choose it again, delete it. Okay. Next step, circle, we have center diameter. Say that I want to choose the same center, guys. And here we have the snap. It's on. And the option center is activated. So how we can choose the same center? Just keep the mouse cursor near the circle border. It will show you the center. Go to the center, click, and then choose the, say that diameter, say 100 as example, enter. Next step, guys, circle 2 points. As example, let me show you if I have this line and I will choose the polar on, like this, guys. And I know that the circle, we have a circle with 2 points. These 2 points are the end point of this line and this line. So the circle are crossing this end and this end. So that the 2 points are, if you connect the 2 points, it will pass through the center of the circle. This is the 2 points. We have here 3 points, any 3 points. That means, as example, I have a point here, a point here, and a point here. So the circle crossing these 3 points. We have option tangent, tangent radius. As example, we have a circle tangent to this circle. When you move the mouse, by the way, the AutoCAD asked me to enter the tangent circle. Move the mouse here. No need to select the tangent from here. Okay, because it's already, the AutoCAD asked us to enter the tangent. So just move the mouse and then indicate the circle. So guys, I will indicate this circle or select this circle from here or there or there. The AutoCAD will find the correct tangent point. Just select anywhere. Next tangent, again, this tangent, is it here or there or there? I don't know. The AutoCAD will select the best one. Click here, guys. And now the AutoCAD asked me to enter the radius, say 100. Enter. Now the AutoCAD founded the circle. By the way, we have just one circle, that tangent to this circle and tangent to this circle with radius 100. And draw it. Here we have tangent, tangent, tangent. I want to draw a circle, that this circle tangent to this circle and this circle and this line. So this is the only circle that it is tangent to this circle and this circle and this line. By the way, if you extend the line, you'll find that it is tangent to that circle. So we learned together how we can draw circles. Now, guys, let us show you how we can trim lines or circles and extend them. Let me draw a line like this. Enter to close the command. Draw a line like this. Click and click enter and enter to repeat the command. By the way, if the command line is empty and you press enter, it will repeat the last command. Draw a line like this. Enter to finish. Enter again to repeat the last command, and like this, guys. As you see here, we have different lines with gaps between, and sometimes the line extend outside, and we want to convert them to rectangle. I will go to modify area. Here we have move, copy, strength, rotate, mirror, scale, trim. I will choose trim first. Before doing trim, guys, here we have some options: cutting, edge, crossing, mode, project, erase. Guys, if I selected this one, it will not trim it. Okay. By the way, how we can use the trim. Click trim, select all of the lines like this or like that. By the way, I'm trimming the lines using this tool. It will delete, cut everything. I will teach you later how we can use it. Go back again. Now trim. I will select right click which option I want. We have option cutting edge, crossing, mode, project, erase. I will use as example cutting edge. Now select this edge, we can't cut. Select this edge, we can't cut. I will make escape again, trim. I will select right click. I'm sorry. So again, guys, trim. First, we have to select the objects. I prefer to choose everything. By the way, as you see, the default option here, it is select all. If you press enter or right click, it will select all. Then guys, I will select this side and this side. When you come to here, we can't trim. Why? Because there is no real intersection. If you want to make trim for real intersection, we have to, at this certain time, right click and go to edge, the option edge. From edge, right click again, we have two options for the edge, extend or no extend. Currently, it is no extend. Just select extend. Now you will be able to cut this part even if there is no real intersection, imaginary intersection. Same here, same here. Then press escape. Ctrl Z again, guys, trim. Select objects you want to trim and the other objects you will use to trim, like a cutter or cutting object. I will select everything, guys, like this, or enter to select everything. Next step, guys, right click. We can go to the option edge. Before that, try to trim this one, it's okay. This one, it's okay. This one, not okay. I can't. Right click in this case, edge, right click. It is currently in no extend. I will make it extend. Click on extend. Select this line, select this line, select this line. By the way, let me make undo. Right click undo. We can select the both lines like this in one step. Now, guys, as you see, it is ask us cutting edge. We have crossing, mode, project, edge, erase, undo. I will press escape. Now, how can I make extend? I will go back to trim here. Choose this arrowhead. Here we have extend. Same idea, guys, for extend. Select everything or the needed objects. Enter. Next step. Sorry, edge. Right click. Be sure that it's extend. Here we have real extension. Here we have real extension. Click. Click. I will make undo. And again, undo. I will make extend first. Select everything. Enter to finish selection. Now I will try to extend here. It's okay. Try to extend from here. It's okay also. From here, it's okay also. But let me make escape. I will click this line and move this endpoint to here. Escape. Extend again. Select everything. Enter to finish selection. Now I'm trying to extend. We can't extend. Why? Because there is no real intersection. In this case, right click. Go to the option edge. Right click. Choose extend. Now you can extend using the extend option. What about the trim, guys? If you want to trim now, by the way, guys, I'm currently using the extend command. Still extend working. In this case, guys, press on shift and select this corner to make trim. That means if you are using the extend command, shift with click, it will make trim. If you are using the trim command, shift click, it will use extend. Okay, that's it. I think we can start now our first exercise. Let me choose one of the exercises. Let's think about this example. As you see here, we have the black lines. It is the original object's continuous lines. Here we have dimensions, center lines, extension lines. Guys, in general, if you have a problem like this, from where you should start? The first step, think about the drawing, analyze dimension, and then try to build the algorithm from where you should start. As example, here we have two options. We can start from these two circles by drawing the center lines. Okay, or we can draw the circles and then the other circle and the curve, and later on add center lines. I prefer to start from center lines, so I will draw an arbitrary line like this line and this line, and then also draw this line. Okay, dimensions are given. Let us start. I will make it smaller and start the drawing. Okay, now the first step, we have to open new file. New. Waiting the AutoCAD to open the new file. Good. Next step, I will draw this center line and this center line. So I will prepare the color, say that yellow. The line type or the line weight for center lines, keep it 0.15 as a standard. For the line weight, line type, sorry, go to other. I will make load, click, Control A, load everything, and then I will choose the center. Press on any one of them, then press C. You will now see the center. We have different scales. You can choose any one. Now currently the color is yellow. The line weight 0.15. The line type not clear. We have to go again and select center. We have to see here center. Okay, now it's okay, center. I will draw a line. Say that I will draw from here to here. How can I be sure that this line it is accurately in horizontal direction? We can activate the puller and be sure that it is zero angle. Click. Next step, guys, we want to draw a vertical line. So I will choose this line, and then now I'm sure using the puller it is perpendicular. Next step, guys, how can I copy this line to the left? If we go back to our drawing, I'll see distance between this line and this line from here to here. The distance between this center line and this center line should be given in the drawing. This distance, it is actually from the center here, we have 6 to the left and 6 to the right. That means we have 12. How can I copy this line? We have an option called offset. I will go to modify area and I will choose the offset. This is the offset, guys. Okay, now regarding offset, it will ask us to choose the distance. How much distance? 12. Enter. Then it will ask us to choose the object. This is the object. And then it gives us two options, to the right or to the left. Just move the mouse to the left, click on the display. That's it. Then escape. Again, offset, type 12 distance, then select the object, and now just move to the left, click, and then escape. Now this is done. I will draw the first circle, smaller circle. Where is the circle dimension? It is here written 2 by phi 2.5. Phi, it means diameter. Guys, by the way, phi, it is diameter. When write dia, it's also diameter. Okay? D, also diameter. So here we have phi 2 by phi 2.8. That means we have two circles, same diameter. Diameter is 2.8. For the radius, it should be r. I will talk about it later. So here we have 2.8 diameter. 2.8 diameter. By the way, the AutoCAD will start in millimeter by default. Now, how can I draw a circle? Before draw the circle, guys, we have to go to here, select properties. The circle should be visible line, 0.5, and continuous. See? Sorry, you have to go to continuous. Yes. Now be sure that 0.5 continuous. The color, we can change the color to white as example. Draw a circle by choosing the proper option. I will choose center radius. Guys, by the way, here, right click on this snap, the intersection, it's activated. Move the mouse. Again, circle, center radius, or we have diameter here, center diameter better. Move the mouse to this intersection. We can see the green point, click. And now diameter, it should be 2.8, enter. But we can't see the line weight because the line weight here is off. Click on the line weight, we can see the line weight. Now, how can I copy this circle from here to here? I will go to copy. Select AutoCAD, ask me to select object. I will select the circle like this. AutoCAD ask me again to select object. We finish selection, press enter. AutoCAD ask me the base point. I will select the center of the circle. AutoCAD ask me to select the other point. I will move and select the intersection. Click. That's it. Again, copy. Select the object. Finish selection by press enter. Select the base point. I will catch the circle from its center. Desired point or desired position, the second intersection. Press escape. Next step, I will draw the outer circle. By the way, the outer circle diameter, it is 5.6. See, 2 by 5.6. So I will go again, center diameter. I will select this center, 5.6 diameter. If you want to copy, again, copy, select the circle, enter to finish selection, base point, destination. That's it. I have this one and this one. What about this curve? Curve, it's a circle. And this circle, it is tangent from this side, and the radius is 12. So we have to go to circle and pick the tan radius. It is tangent. Guys, we can select tangent from this side and tangent from this side. And the diameter or radius, it was, I think, 12. So the radius is 12. Enter. We got this one, not the one we need. So I will delete it and again go to the circle, tangent, radius. I will select the tangent from this side and the other tangent from this side. Then 12, we are forcing the AutoCAD to select the other tangent, circle. Now, how can I get rid of this part? We have to trim. I will go to trim. Here, select trim. We can select this circle only, and this circle, and this circle. Enter to finish selection. Now, just click on this side. It will delete everything. Or we can do it like this, guys. Trim again. Enter to select everything in the drawing, but in this case, you will trim it step by step. Like this, guys. And be sure that you don't have anything. Oh, we have this one. Escape, and this one. Select and delete. So which one is better? The previous one. So I will do it again. Trim. I will choose this, just only this circle, and this circle, and this circle. So the intersections, just in this intersection and this intersection will be considered. Enter to finish selection, and now choose one point. It will trim from that intersection to this intersection only because they are only included. Next step. Now let me draw the center line by copying this center line. Distance, it is from here to here 6. So we can go to copy or offset, it's up to you. I will use offset. Distance 6, enter. Select this center line. You have two options, right or left. I will choose left, click, then escape. Next step, guys, I will draw this line. or the center line, this line. This line, it is 3.5 plus 2, 5.5. Now 8 minus 2 minus 3.5 give us this distance from here to here, which is zero point 0.5, because here, sorry, not 0.5. 8 minus 2 will be 6. 6 minus 3.5, 2.5. So I will go offset 2.5, enter, select this line, and then up or down, down, click, then escape. I have this intersection or this center line. I have this center line. Okay, next step, guys. I will try to offset the center line from here to here. How much the distance between should be given? Actually, a distance from this line to this line, it is 3.5. So we can make some offset. Again, offset 3.5, enter, choose the line, then go to the left, choose the line again, then go to the right, click, escape. Now this line and this line, guys, let me make them white, in white, 0.5, because they are visible lines, and change the type to continuous, like this. Okay. So now I have this line. I have this line. Let me draw this line. Now just offset from the center, this center, by 8. So offset 8, enter, select the center line and select this side. And again, we can match, we can select the match properties, by the way. Match properties, take properties of this line to this line. Escape. Here we have to extend. Go to here, extend. Select everything by enter. Select this side and select this side, then escape. Next step, I have this line. Let me trim unneeded corners. So I will go to here, select trim, select enter for everything. And now you can select this one, select this one. Let me say cut from here also. Let me be sure. Yes, it should be here. So I will keep, I will trim this one and I will trim this one. Escape. As you see, this is not a good method. Delete this one by delete. Select this one and delete. Select this one and delete. Select this one and delete. And here, guys, we have a tangent arc. The radius, as you see, we have 2 by R2. R, it is for radius. R2, that means radius equal 2 millimeter. 2 times R, that means we have 2 curves, this one and this one. So the radius is 2, and tangent, circle. So we can go to tangent. I prefer, actually, guys, to use the fillet. Fillet, actually, it is an arc. It is tangent, and radius should be given. So I will choose the fillet. When we choose this circle and this line, it will draw a fillet, but I don't know exactly what's the radius. So before selecting the objects, I will right click and then try to indicate or select the radius. How much the radius? It should be, as we know here, it should be R2. So I will go back and press 2, enter. Now we can choose this arc and this line to make the fillet. Right click, repeat, fillet. Right click, be sure that radius, it is 2 again. By the way, as you see here, we have by default, it is the last one, which is 2. We can press enter to choose the default one. And now we can select this line and this circle to choose or to make the fillet. It's like drawing a circle, tangent, radius, and then use trim. So this one done. Here we have fillet also. We have 2 by R1. That means radius is equal 1 millimeter, 2 fillets. So we can go to fillet again. Right click, update radius. It was 2, make it 1. And now select this line and this line. Not working again. Repeat fillet. Right click, radius. It is 1. Enter. Select this line and this line. Enter again to repeat the last command, which is fillet. No need to change the radius. Select the 2 lines like this. Next step, we want to draw the inner one. Let me offset from here to here. We know the distance, it is 6 minus 3.5, it will be 2.5. So from here to here, sorry, 3.5, and this is 3.5, and 3.5, it is 7. 7 minus 3, it is 4. 4 divided by 2, that means this is 2, and this is 2. So from here to here, 2, and from here to here, 2. So let me make some offset. Distance is 2, enter, select this line. From this side, select this line from this side. And now let us make extend. Okay, enter to select everything. Select this side, and this one, and this one, and this one. And we can select again like this, and select again like this. Enough. Okay, next step. We have this line now, we have this line. We want to draw this line. Now from here to here, 2. And from here to here, it is 3.5 plus 3.5, which is 7. So I will offset from here to here 2, and from here to here 7. So offset 2, enter, select this line. Two options, up or down. I will choose up. Escape. Offset again. 7, enter, select this line and choose up. As you see here, we have a gap. We'll go again to extend. Select everything by pressing enter, and now you can extend like this and extend like this. And we can go back again and make a trim, or just wait. Here we have a curve. The curve or the fillet will delete the unneeded extension. So what is the fillet radius? As you see here, the R is 1, 4. That means 4 corners. We have R1, 1 millimeter. So I will go to fillet, right click, I will choose the radius. It is 1, enter. By the way, I will make 4 fillets. Right click, I will choose the option polyline. Sorry, multiple. Multiple, it means I will make more than 1 fillet. So don't close the command, keep it on. First line, second line, next corner, next corner, next corner. By mistake, right click, undo. We don't have undo. Escape. Fill it again. I have just 1. No need to change the radius. Just click this corner and this line. Done. Okay. Now we finish the drawing, but we have to just finalize it by, see, listen to me. This center line, no need to make it like this. I will click on this line. I see the grip, click on the grip. Now we can move it carefully, keep it in the horizontal direction. Click on this grip and move in the horizontal direction like this, guys. Okay, what about this one? I think this one, it's okay. This one, more than needed. Click again, keep it near the circle like this. This one, same. Click like this. Click like this. This one, it's same, guys. We can use the tracking like this. Tracking not activated. So let me activate the tracking. Don't click, move the mouse. Now it's okay. Click again. Don't select, don't press, move like this. Okay, so our drawing now, it's ready. By the way, you can go to layout number 1. As see, this is the drawing. Layout number 2. We have, as you see here, we have the color is white. We can change it to black because the layout in white color. Later on, I will teach you how to control the layout. But let me go back to the model like this. By the way, let me teach you how we can print it as a PDF. Guys, Control P to go to print. Okay. Next step, guys, we can choose the PDF or Microsoft PDF. It's up to you. I will choose the PDF directly from here. Uh, then we have to go to not display, window, choose the window option, then select the window like this. Now make preview. As you see here, we can't see the drawing. Let's go back, skip. Okay. Now, if we go to the layers, let me check because we can't see. Let me go to layers. Okay. Layer number 0, the current layer. I know that we didn't layer together what are the layers, but I want to be sure that we can print this layer. Yes, we can print this layer. The color is white. Let me check and choose black. By the way, if it's white, the AutoCAD should print it in black if you choose Control P and then print. So what's going on here? Again, Control P. We note that you have multiple drawings, no problem. Continue plot single sheet. Again, not display. I will choose window. Make window around the object. Center the one and then choose the printer. It's Adobe PDF. Preview. Why it's not showing? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It should show everything. Let me cancel and try to check again in layers. It's good to know what is the layer. As you see, it's on, not freezed or freezed. Freezed. This layer cannot be frozen, not freezed. Unlocked. It can be printed. The color is white, continuous, default line weight. Okay. Okay. So what's going on here? I think maybe because this is white in the previous version, it should be flipped. So let me make it by layer. Okay. Regarding the color by layer. And keep the line weight and the line type as is. Let me do it again, Control P. It's okay, continue. Choose the PDF, then not display windows. You can choose the proper size as you wish. And then preview. Yes, now it's okay. And then we can choose print and wait the printing. I'll give it a name, say that drawing number 3, desktop, save. I'm waiting the PDF to finish printing. Still printing. I'm waiting the PDF. I don't know why it take long time like this. Now this is the drawing. Should be in black. Actually, I think the new version it will give you option to select the black. So let me go to layer again and try. I will go to layer and go to here. It is white. I will select the black. Okay. Now everything in black. I can see it. Never mind. Good. I will go to Control P again. Select the printer PDF. Center window. Make a window around it. Make zoom in, zoom out, and make a good scale. Plot project object line weight. Landscape, it's okay. Preview. I hope. Yes, it's okay now. Now, guys, we can press right click plot and wait the Adobe PDF to plot it using same name. Never mind. Okay, now it's okay. Good. So in the previous versions, I think before 18 or 19, AutoCAD 19, um, it was printing everything in black, the white in black. But here in this version, we have to we can choose the black and we can choose the white. So it's better to choose the black like this. And thank you.